Don't forget to wear your headphones. Darling, I'm home. Darling? Darling? Where are you? I can hear you moving about, dear. Please come out now. Hey! Hey, come back. Did they just run out the back door as soon as they saw me? By the gods. Oi, get back here! Dear, get back here. The woods are dangerous. You don't know your way around them as I do. Darling, stop running. It's not funny. I'm incredibly disappointed in you. Bad girl. Curse this armor. Not like the scout's armor that I used to wear. But I'm strong enough to push forward. I will catch you, my beloved. You know, I'm actually starting to enjoy chasing after you, my dear. Oh, I wouldn't go that way if I were you. Finally stopped running, eh? Oh, growl as you will. It won't do you any good. The traps that Olvakan hunters make are the finest in the world. A bear can get tangled up in these nets and be unable to flee. Now then, playtime's over, my fiancé. Time to get you home. But first, I need to get you out of these nets. I'll teach you to avoid them in the future, when I'm sure that you'll behave. No running. No, I won't let you go. Now I have to tie you up so you won't struggle. You've been a very naughty girl, haven't you? Let's go, my dear. And we're back home. Let's get you to bed. No, I'm not going to untie you. I'm going to have to punish you for running off as you did just now. Oh, and no, being tied up isn't the punishment. We haven't even begun yet. First, let me set you down on our bed. Yes, our bed. Let's get you nice and cozy. Aw, you look so darling just laying there. It will be so grand when you finally learn to stop fighting me and start being a good girl. But first, let me go and get changed out of my armor. As you can see, it's quite heavy after so long of running errands between here and the front. I'll be right back, after I change and freshen up. Don't go anywhere, my dove. As if you could, given how I've tied you up. And, might I say, you do look quite delicious all tied up here. Be right back, dear. That feels a lot better. What do you think of the dress, dear? Do you think that white and gold suits me? Wedding dress? Sweetie, I'm glad that you think it looks formal enough for our wedding, but this isn't a wedding dress. No, my dress will be a surprise for you when you finally walk down the aisle. I can't wait to see the look on your face. No, that does remind me. When all of my errands are done in about 2 to 3 weeks, then we can finally plan our wedding. Yes, my dear fiancé. Altair has fallen. Your former king lies dead. Your country is in a state of disarray. Well, and I have to be the one to return to the ruins of the keep and begin the business of setting up a new Olvakan council that will take care of the business of making Altair our province. After that, it's just a simple matter of staffing the place with an army, and then slowly shifting the civilian populace to our laws and customs. It will be a long, arduous process, but once the brunt of my work is done, I won't have to worry about it. I'll have leave to retire, so I can spend all of my time looking after you. Oh, my dear sweet darling, You think that the citizenry will resist? You think that a small resistance will somehow overthrow what is about to happen? My dear, I have seen rebellions rise and fall against us. When we grew from a small kingdom to a sprawling empire, there were a few small groups who wanted us quashed. They all failed. Most of them tried to get the citizens to revolt against us, which doesn't really work when you treat them with a modicum of respect. Keep their bellies full, protect their families and lands, and the citizenry doesn't really care who's in charge. It is true that not everyone welcomes us with open arms. It takes a long, long time for the dust to settle. But when it does, the world is a brighter and more glorious place than before. That, my darling little Altarian, has been the way of things since I was a little girl. Oh, though I should say, former Altarian. My dear, I cannot wait for us to step out into the new world. Just the two of us. As bright as it is, as glorious as it may be, it will be all for naught if you are not there to share it with me. I do so love what you've picked out to wear. Of course, your wardrobe is only comprised of clothes that I've picked out for you. But, when you are ready, we can go to the market, and you can pick out whatever clothes you so desire for yourself. Money's no issue. I've grown quite wealthy over my time as Grand General of the Olvakan military. If you see something you want, my dear, just tell me, and it is yours. I will spoil you rotten, my dove. Mm-hmm. I'm laying right next to you. I want to be close to you, my darling. Don't pull away from me, dear. It's no way to treat your fiancé. And until you understand it for yourself, I want you to at least play the part. So, lay still. Good girl. You're so beautiful. Mm-hmm. Shh. Of course I'm petting your hair. You've taken such good care of it since you've been here. I knew you were beautiful when we first met, when your hair was matted with sweat and your face flushed and exhausted. But now, you rival the goddess of beauty herself, unless there's something you want to tell me, my dear. You're blushing, my dear. Yes, you are. I see it on your face, plain as day. And don't think I didn't notice the goosebumps as I whisper in your ear, like this. Of course, your blush could be a sign of your rage and frustration. Perhaps it even could be your shame. But do you know what I think? I think that you like the attention. Protest as you will, but denial will only get you so far, my dear. Would you like some dinner? Yes? Excellent. I'll prepare something immediately. You didn't eat at all today, did you? I'll be right back, my beloved. Here we are, my dear. Your dinner. Let me just sit here and open wide now. Yes, I'm feeding you. You won't be untied for a while, dear. I think I'll keep you nice and bound for a few weeks, while I restore order in your former kingdom. A fitting punishment for trying to run away. Of course, if you're a good girl, then I could be persuaded to untie you early. Look how good you're being already. It even looks like you're enjoying my cooking. You are just so sweet, my dear. Oh, hush. No words from you. Just lay back and enjoy yourself for once. You have fought so hard against us, against me, for so long now. I think that you deserve some special treatment, even in your punishment. It was so rude of you to run away from me, my dear. So rude to make me chase after you. Although, did you escape just to make me catch you? Surely not. Surely you didn't actually want me to punish you, did you? Oh, what a naughty thing you are. Don't bother trying to deny it, sweetheart. Well, if it truly is the case, you didn't have to go through so much trouble. All you had to do was ask. I would have been quite prepared to treat you to any sort of twisted desire that you had. Shush. It's quite all right, my dear. We'll work through your denial together. After everything is said and done, I will give you all the attention you crave. Well, for as long as these 3 days will allow me, that is. Why must my leave only be for 3 days? It's hardly enough time for me to properly enjoy life with you. Bah. Short time or not, I look forward to spending every second of my 3 days with you. Oh, perhaps if you don't fight me at all for 2 days, then on my last day here, I'll untie you. Provided you give me your word that you will not try to escape from me ever again. Unless you want to be punished, that is. Deal. Deal. Oh, we're closer to being wedded, my beloved. Month after next is when the wedding is to take place. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm so giddy. I love you so, so much, my darling little soldier. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting like and subscribe. Also consider leaving a comment down below as well, letting me know what you think of it. Let me give thanks to the patrons that have made this channel possible. Charlie Kelly, Chris O'Rourke, and Mr. Mountain Dew. You're all wonderful, fantastic people, and I'm extremely grateful for your support. Thank you, and as always, please have a wonderful day.